What's going on, everybody? So today I'm going to talk about the victim identity, one that I played extremely well. I know all about this damn identity right here. Okay, this identity it has major payoffs. Like there is a reason why I thought I was a victim for so long, and there's a reason why I was being pulled into that identity so easily because it's so easy to put the blame to outsource the blame, right? This life that I'm living, it's not my fault. Like my child, do you know where I was born at? You know what I had to grow up with? You know the poverty that I was in. You know, it gives you that mindset of giving it something to fall back onto and put the blame on, rather than understanding that we are the one and only cause of our reality. There is no other secondary cause to our reality. So the victim identity allowed me to outsource the blame. It wasn't my fault. It was somebody else's fault. So some of the payoffs that I found through this identity were these. Finding virtue in poverty. You see my little sad face right there. That used to be me. Finding virtue in poverty. I found so much virtue in poverty. I used to think that since it was harder for me to succeed in life, harder, right? Since it's harder for me, it's not fair. These other guys that are getting these women, these other guys that are making 10, 15, $20,000 months, they got dealt a better hand than I did. They didn't have to go through what I went through, right? That was my identity. That was what I was running. Before I knew that nothing real can be threatened and nothing unreal exists. Those two lines right there, shout out Danny. Those two lines from A Course in Miracles changed my entire life. Nothing real can be threatened and nothing unreal exists. What that means is that you are awareness. You have everything that you want at all times. You're everything everywhere all at once. And you will always have everything that you want. But what gets threatened is the identity. It's just the identity. It's just the story that you're running at that time. Another big payoff was this, that I wouldn't be able to be seen for how bad it hurts. You know, it's like these people have got to see like that this isn't fair for me. I need some sort of validation from these people to know that this shit's harder for me than it is for the next person. Now, the resistance here is not weakness. It's about self-protection. It's about the identity that you're running of being a victim. Whether that's you or not, it was me. And I know that this video is going to find people who are running that identity right now. And the payoff for that identity, I understand, is extremely intriguing because you get to outsource all of the blame that you have to take full responsibility for. You know, yeah, some of us definitely were born into harder areas in life, but it doesn't change the fact that every single one of us are still the one and only cause of our realities. Once you really come to terms with that, once you can forgive yourself for running this stupid ass identity like I did. I forget what his name was, but one of his mantras was, I forgive myself fast and forever, with no exceptions. I forgive myself fast and forever, with no exceptions. Anytime this fucker started trying to come back, I would go right to that mantra. I forgive myself fast and forever, with no exception at all, ever. Plain, like ground zero, 0 point fresh start from here on forward, from forever. That's what I'm trying to get at with this video, is that these beliefs, like Bashar said, there's a payoff for these beliefs. There's a reason why they're intriguing, is because I didn't have to take all the blame for my life being shitty. It was somebody else's fault. It was my father not being there's fault. It was I'm not smart enough. I wasn't born smart. All the excuses in the world that I could think of could come right back to that identity. So if you find yourself running this identity I run back to here. I run back to every single time. There is no virtue in poverty. You're not going to get, no one's going to feel sorry for you. Nobody is going to to feel bad because you got dealt a worse hand of cards. Like, you are not the main character in anybody else's story, and you never will be. I will never be the main character in anybody else's story ever. And I am the one and only cause of my reality. The victim identity, man, it's a sneaky one. Okay? So I guess I'll just leave it with finding virtue in poverty. If you are finding virtue in poverty, that's an identity that's just simply being ran. It's not real. It's not real in any way at all. It's just an identity being ran. Nothing real can be threatened, and anything unreal does not exist.